Welcome back to Good Day State Line. This morning we're taking a trip to Alpine Academy to see what going to school looks like in 2020. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm very good.
Are you going to take my temperature this morning?
I am.
I can't wait.
Every morning. So let's see. 96.8.
That's good enough.
How are
right?
you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Any cold?
Nope.
Great. Shall we come in?
That's how we get in, right?
Yep.
All right,
And
good.
I'll hold the door for you.
I get to go to school.
You get to go.
All right, so we made it to the classroom. I'm in a kindergarten classroom this morning at Alpine Academy of Rockford with Scott Dabson. You're the operations director here.
Yep.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for bringing me to school.
We're glad you're here, and you know we're excited to have you. So
I love being in a school, honestly, and obviously this year schools just have had to make a lot of changes, and Alpine Academy has done that, but you have students here.
right, we do have students in the building. We are not a fully remote school. We're fully in class. We have a few kids that are doing things remotely, but generally all of our kids are in school. And it's been going really well. I mean, we're really impressed not just with how things have gone in the school with our teachers, but the way our students have handled it and the way that our families have handled it. Ultimately, at Alpine, we really look at ourselves as one big family. So it's been a great experience so far. Hopefully, it's going to continue to be that way.
I love to hear that. It's very seldom this year that we've heard something is a great experience. So
Yeah,
it's so good to hear about
I
that.
was telling you guys earlier, this really has been great for us because the health department locally, the Winnebago County Health Department and Dr. Martell have done a fantastic job making sure that we had everything we needed, all the resources that are available when we have questions. They've been here when we've had students who have gotten sick, because certainly, no denial, we've had a kid or two get sick.
Absolutely.
But the health department's been very helpful. So I think that really kind of encompasses everything that we needed to have happen with everything going on with COVID. So this school year has started off great because all those pieces have come together appropriately.
Temperature checks in the morning, hand sanitizer everywhere, kids are wearing masks. What else has changed here in the classroom?
So, we've always kind of worked inside of a small classroom environment. We've had the advantage of being able to do that, and our teachers are experienced with working with small class sizes. And so that's important, but what's really a little more interesting is we used to kind of go to 20 kids, and that would be our small class size,
Sure.
right? Well, now we've reduced everything. We have 15 kids in a classroom. So from pre-K on up to 5th grade, we only do 15 kids. That allows us the ability to spread the classroom out, get the kids' desks kind of spread out so that they're not right next to each other, and thus keeping their germs and things kind of separated from one another. It enhances the ability to kind of work with the masks on, and so that part is really helpful as well.
And kids are still able to learn everything that they're supposed to learn.
Right, and the kids can do that right here in the school. And, I think that we all can agree, whether it's the health department or otherwise, even the governor of our state has said, the best place to get your education is in person. And so we're able to accommodate that in a small environment. If we were bigger, it may be a little bit issue, but being a smaller environment really has helped us to be able to develop the kids and give them the education that they deserve and need every year.
So why should parents think about enrolling their kids here?
Well, one of the biggest and most important things at Alpine is that we're one big family. We really believe that, and I think that's helped us even in the case of COVID, and the idea that you're in a school environment where you are part of our family. So this is no different than having my cousin, my nephew, my sister, my brother inside of a school. So we care about each other, and that caring is so much more important. I think that's why our parents have been able to work better with the situation, dropping their kids off and not necessarily being able to go into the classroom.
Right.
I think it's a little easier because remember, they're dropping them off with somebody who they consider family. That makes it different. And so we want to make sure that we work with families to make them a part of what the Alpine family is, because it's who we are that makes us be able to do this better.
So the school year already started. Are you taking more enrollments for this year? Are we looking for who might be interested in next year?
So we're continuing to enroll.
Okay.
Especially we enroll preschool year round, and we're going to continue to do that to the point where we would expand classrooms and things like that. And then any kids that are still looking for an in-person school environment, we are willing to talk with them and making sure that their situation will work to be able to join us, and absolutely we would make that happen for them.
That's good to know. Is that every year or is that just this year?
Generally, it's every year. This year, there may be a little more, discussion to make sure that we're doing the right things. Certainly, one of the things that's important is that we look at the objectively how we're bringing students in, but as long as it's safely, we will definitely look into doing that.
So if anyone wants to enroll, where do we go? What
So
do
they
we do?
either go to our website, alpineacademyofrockford.com, or they can call us right here at the school. That number is 815-227-8894. And dial extension 101, and we'll be more than happy to help them out and get them in for an appointment to look at the school.
Yeah, there's so much going on with parents in school, and so if maybe you're watching and you've been trying e-learning and it's not working for you, a phone call might put you in a different direction.
Right, at least we can give them the information on how to do it differently.
And I will say, saw some kids in the hallway, only polite. I'm blown away by the pleases and the thank yous that I heard when I walked in the door. You can't really beat that.
The kids do a great job. I mean, we've got some wonderful kids. Again, they come from wonderful families, so that makes it different for us.
They were so polite. I'm not kidding. Coming up next, our friends from NAMI are here to tell us all about their virtual events for Mental Illness Awareness Week. And later, we're talking fall desserts and naming our next fan of the week. If you missed any episodes of Good Day Stateline, catch up anytime at gooddaystateline.com. We'll be right back.